Hey, you guys, thank you for tuning in to Club Rich. We talk about everything that's in pop culture. Your girl Ashley, I'm here and I took a hiatus last week, but I was out of town, you guys. I was trying to live my best life and do some promotion. But I'm back. You see me in the flesh. I got my unofficial co-host, the troublemaker himself, Mickey Jordan. How's it going?
I'm good. What's good with you?
Nothing. I'm enjoying my little cocktail, y'all. We're gonna get back to doing our cocktails of the evening because I'll be having some little concoctions that I'll be coming up with. Let me rewind it to yesterday. We gonna do the cocktail of Thanksgiving. So what I do yesterday? Oh, I made a sangria. It was like a tropical punch sangria. I used Minute Maid. I used some a dash of sparkling water just to kind of give it that little twist, and then like a little hit of vodka, and then hey, that was my version. Oh yeah, and a squeeze of lemon too, fresh lemon, not lemon juice, fresh lemon. So that was my homemade sangria yesterday, y'all. It was pretty lazy, but it was tasty. What you had going on yesterday, Mick Dog?
You know me. After the Lions lost, I was really like out of it.
That's the face you made.
Yeah, I was out of it, but it was what I already knew.
You know what? The Lions got this thing. Oh, excuse me. Over the years, they do this whole thing where they just lollygag for 3 quarters. Like they have to lollygag for 3 quarters of the game. Like they figure it out throughout the game, and then they finally get a rhythm for the fourth quarter. It never fails. So I'm just wondering, like, is that their game plan, or they really have players on their team that's that slow that just it just be a whole bunch of bull crap the whole game, and then I'm not gonna even say the fourth quarter. Sometime in the third quarter, they'd be like, "Oh damn, we losing. We got to figure something out."
It could be some of that, man. I just think they don't have identity on defense yet. I think they got the talent. I just don't think they had the coaches.
Man, what I was about to say that, but I didn't want to offend nobody because we might have some Lions folks that's tuning in. You know, we worldwide around here, so
So
I ain't want to
while
offend
you
no
was out
coach.
there self promoting, did you promote for 810?
That's what
No.
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You didn't promote for 810. I'm watching you.
Hold on, for one, sir.
I'm
I
listening.
always tell people to tune in. I actually was told last week, no, it was this week, that I had a couple of followers, people that I know that said, "Oh yeah, man, I tuned into your podcast."
Okay,
And
that's
I
what's
forgot
up.
I even
That's
told them
what's
about it. So shoot, no, I be putting the word out there. I know you've been seeing a couple new subscribers on the page. I know you have.
I got it to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay,
I bet
okay.
you money.
As long as they ain't been needy supporters, I've been blocking some of them left or right.
Neely might be the last person you need to be concerned with right now. Shit starter.
What's good though? What's good? What's good? I see. What's popping though? What you got for us? This
Yeah, change that
what I
stuff.
said.
All right, let's get to the bull crap, Mickey, because we got so much circulating. We need to let's. I miss too much. When I skip a week, it's like that week it be so much stuff that just collects and just stacks. So go ahead and bring me the first subject because it's gonna take us a second to
And
process the situation.
I've been watching a lot of things.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna keep this on the screen, but let's go back. Let's go back. Last week, singer Cassie shocked everybody and their grandmama when she filed a civil suit. Because I have to say civil because people don't know the difference between criminal and civil. Civil is just money. Give me my cash, pay me for my pain, as they say on online. But against Diddy, we got a little hint of rape, a little hint of I can't even say that. Shoot, we gonna get shut down real quick. But
Please don't say that.
the,
Allegedly.
allegedly, but you can't say that R word online. I
Right.
forgot all
Please.
about it. So that word, a little bit of trafficking involved. What else? It was a look. I had some time to sit online sometime last week, and read what was available as far as like the transcripts and just personal opinion. You got to either have a very, very, very vivid imagination, like you like a 3-year-old, or some of that stuff got to be true. It's also alleged, so it's alleged, but in personal opinion, can't nobody come up with all that. And this is in a 13-year span. Cassie started dealing with him when she was 19 and he was in his 30s.
Oh, she was 19.
Yeah, she was 19 and she started dealing with him, and he was already in his 30s. So, yeah, a lot of stuff. So the day that she filed it, the following day, they were able to come up with the total. The alleged total is 30 million. It has not been confirmed, but the alleged total is 30 million. So they was able to settle that very, very quickly. And they stated that the reason why they did that was because all the transcripts were not officially put, for our viewing pleasure. So a lot of things were going to be exposed, allegedly, that might have some truth to him.
He was a smart man, I guess, to try to pay, but I think he put himself in a bad situation. Go ahead.
Either route that he would have took with that situation, he's going to look stanky in any instance. If he would have went to court and they would have lined everything up, got some witnesses, got some of the people that might have been involved, some of the people that don't even deal with him no more, that might have creeped in and said, "Oh, Cassie, I got you, girl. You gonna give me a cut? Yeah, I'll tell you what you need to know." It would have been way, way, way nastier, and we probably would have had a very, very bad taste in our mouths for Diddy after that situation. That's what I'm getting from it.
But with the courts, the stuff like you said you done read, you don't think other people gonna go read is still gonna leave a bad taste in your mouth?
Okay, so this brings us to the part 2 of this story. The beginning of this week, after the settlement, we had 2 more people that came forward with specifically one young lady said he allegedly assaulted her back in 1991. Damn.
Well, you see, the bodyguard been talking stuff. Gene Deal.
Oh, Gene Deal been on his case for years. I remember being a teenager, and he used to be popping in documentaries and stuff back in the day. The documentaries were supposed to be focused on Biggie, but of course, with a Biggie doc, we're gonna talk about Diddy in the process. So, he's been on his case for at least 20-something years. So this ain't nothing new. It's just 20-something years ago we didn't have YouTube, and you wasn't able to go back and backtrack and see all this, everything that's going on now. So, but in the process, this actual week that we are currently in, we have had Bill Cosby, we have had Jamie Foxx, we have had Diddy, quite a few black entertainers or entrepreneurs. Huh?
Bill just getting out. He did his time.
But some new accusations and new filings have been put upon all these individuals, including one of the reps for Bad Boy, which go ahead and hit me with that on the screen.
Hold on 1 second. Let me bring it back.
Oh, you going back? We got a whole bunch of
him right there.
Yep. I can't even think of this child name. Is it Harvey Pierre?
Yeah, Pierre Harvey.
Okay. I had to think about his name. I just remember seeing him on Making the Band back in the day, and I didn't know what was his actual purpose on Bad Boy, because it's so many components, but he was a A&R, right?
Yeah,
he was the actual president. That's what he was. He was the actual president, but I think he did a little AR back in the day, because I remember seeing him on all the Making the Band shows. Right. But anyways, he's the latest Bad Boy associate to be tagged with sexual assault and harassment. So,
damn.
Yep.
I wonder who did they cross for all this to start coming back now.
I'm gonna tell you what I heard on the streets. Because I know somebody that knows some Bad Boy associates. I actually have been in contact with one. I am trying my hardest to get to a bag where I could be able to bring them on this platform and not get sued. But we're going to talk about that. But I do not want the Tasha K action, because, child, She don't know how to do business. She just sloppy and messy. But that's a different conversation. This associate stated that back when Diddy's ex, Kim Porter, and she was the mother of a few of his children, she passed away. In the process of her passing, she stated that she was doing a tell-all book. In the process of the tell-all book, there's going to be some things that kind of highlighted some of the escapades of Diddy. And some of the escapades she was a part of, but still at the same time, anything that's going to involve Diddy in the bad light, he wasn't trying to hear. So I think he was trying to do what he could do to stop that situation, because I guess when she passed away, they weren't at the greatest of terms. And this has been like, what, about 4 years ago? So with that being said, before Kim passed away, and this is alleged, but I'm hearing this from out of people's mouths, but I'm still going to put allegedly, Kim and Cassie actually had some kind of conversation.
Wow.
Prior to her passing. Like I said, Kim Porter's been dead, I think, for about 3 years now. Yeah, 2-3 years, something like that, give or take. And they had some kind of discussion. The details of the discussion, who knows? But they did have a talk, and I'm pretty sure, in my personal opinion, allegedly, it probably had something to do with, hey, did he do X, Y, and Z with you? Yeah, he did X, Y, and Z with me. Did he do it with you? Yeah. So, basically, in my opinion, I think Kim Porter tried to steer Cassie in the way of, maybe being able to do this tell-all book, because Cassie is actually in the process of doing the tell-all book. But with her settling out of court, those case files have to be sealed after the fact. So with that being said, everything that's in those transcripts that she was going to put in the book, that junk is out the door. So once you settle for something like that, you can't go back and be like, well, girl, let me tell you anyways. No, it don't go like that. So Cassie has to shut the hell up now.
Well, allegedly, she getting $30 million.
I'll be completely honest with you. I think she could have dragged this out and got more.
Wow.
I feel like and that's allegedly the 30 mil. 30 mil to me, that's not enough. You still got to pay lawyer fees and all that stuff. 30 million is not enough. If the stuff that she stated was as true as it was, I need to hit him where it hurt. 30 million, I don't think is going to hit him as bad as maybe 100 mil.
If it cut into his money, then Lord have mercy.
And also, to top that off, Macy's just announced that they will be phasing out Sean John for good. I am very, very, very shocked, because a part of my teenage years would be going to the mall and going into Macy's and Marshall Fields. It was Marshall Fields back in the day. But, oh, no. When Sean John first came out, we still had, what was it, Hudson's?
I'm not for sure.
That's what Macy's was called, Hudson's, back in the day. Okay. And that's when they introduced Sean. Sean John been around for 20 plus years. I'm very, very shocked. I remember going there and looking for outfits for my pops for the holidays and for his birthday and stuff. So
I'm just tripping, because it's like now he finna start losing deals and with his clothing line. Oh,
let me rewind it back for you guys too. So remember earlier this year where what is it, Deleon or Ciroc, one of the companies that he was promoting, they just suddenly cut ties. It was just like, okay, I'm done messing with them. They finally came up with a statement this week and stated because of those accusations, that's why they had cut ties. And this has been months ago.
How they gonna play them?
But this has been months ago. So all this stuff has been walking up the stairs for months. Do you understand me? Months. So
that's how they gonna do Puff. Now they gonna bring that in. Or what?
They stated that was the main reason, allegedly, that they cut ties with them. And see, everybody was trying to figure out, because they thought that everything was going so good. You remember going on Instagram and he'd have all these advertisements for it, and being the life of the party, and that was the advertisement and all that stuff for it. And I mean, a lot of us black folks, we like us a good liquor. So
Wow.
we was giving up our money.
Yeah, that's a rough one. That's how they gonna play Puff.
I'm gonna tell you this one last piece of information before we change the subject, because we've been flopping around for 15 minutes. I knew we was gonna take a minute on this, but 2024 is gonna be a heck of a year. I'm gonna tell you that, for the purpose of people being exposed. Right. 2024 is gonna be one hell of a year. We got a court date that's going to be the beginning of the year for Keffe D. It's been alleged that they got some witnesses that's willing to come forward, and allegedly some people from Bad Boy will be implicated.
Oh wow, that's cold, buddy.
This the word on the street, y'all. So y'all. Hey, I ain't lying to y'all yet about this Keffe D situation, so I hope I ain't lying to y'all now. But
I pray you not, because the people gonna come back and get you.
Hey, can't nobody get me yet. Everything we've been saying about Keffe D, did it happen?
So far,
I even told y'all about the arrest before it even happened. Y'all think I ain't know nothing? Told y'all I got my eyes and ears to the streets. So, we knew the arrest was coming before y'all did. But yeah, so y'all gotta stay tuned, because 2024 gonna be a year for y'all. It's gonna be a year. Y'all gonna really, this is what's gonna happen. Stuff from the 90s is gonna come and present itself, and y'all gonna finally get answers to questions that y'all been speculating about. We even got word on the street. We got some information coming forward about the killing of Jam Master Jay that might put that whole situation to rest.
I thought they already caught the people.
They caught some of the people that's involved that we know for a fact. Right. But we got some people that were a part of the setup that have been put in the mix now too. So we might get some backstory to it. We did get an arrest during the summer of the young man that was supposed to be like a godfather or something figure to the young man, and he came and robbed him. Word on the street, Jam Master Jay was involved in selling, illegal things. Just getting some more income in. A lot of artists get into that stuff, so it's not even just him. But that's kind of how he got set up. Gotcha.
Yeah, so. Ready for the next one?
Child, yeah, let's get off this Diddy stuff, because y'all making me sweat up in here. Oh my God. All right. Since we already in the Thanksgiving season-esque, Whoopi Goldberg received backlash. I was reading these comments on IG. I'm so tired of black folks. They got on her because she was preparing dinner without any gloves on. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this. My grandmother died September 18th, 2 months ago, exactly. I ain't never seen this woman walk in the kitchen and go grab a pair of gloves and put them on before she started cooking. Now, what I did see her do is turn the water in the sink, and the water was so hot that steam was coming out the sink. She got her Dawn soap and washed her hands all the way up to her arms just about, and was burning the crap out of her skin, and then she started preparing stuff. I've never seen... Child, if y'all got black folks that put y'all gloves on before y'all cook food, more power to y'all, but I ain't never seen nobody black do it. So what about you?
With gloves on, I mean, my granny and my mother, they wash their hands.
So did you see your mama come up with some big old duck gloves?
No, they washed their hands before they prepared the food, and after they got done preparing the food, before they cooked it, like seasoning and everything, they washed their hands.
I've never seen anybody put on gloves to cook food that, like, some private stuff, like, I'm at my mom's house or whoever house, nothing like that. So I'm just like lost. I'm looking at the comments. I said, maybe my family just trifling, because I've never seen anybody in my family go put on some gloves before they prepare food. I would be more concerned, did you wash your damn hands? Did you put some soap on them?
Right, I agree with you with that.
Because hell, some gloves might be a little bit on the trifling side if you really want to be honest. Because you could trap some good germs on some gloves. But yeah, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving, because y'all be online tripping.
So they went at Whoopi hard, then basically what you're saying.
Child, I'll be happy when Whoopi get off what is that, The View? I'll be so happy when she tell them to kiss her butt, because everything that Whoopi does is always a problem. It has never been a time where they let Whoopi breathe. It's always a problem. They always bother her. They always bully her. She never gets to have like just peace. Like if she says something that she believes in, they're on her ass. If she doesn't agree with something, they trying to kill her. Child, don't let her have an opinion and the rest of the people on her panel have a different opinion and it's just her. That's what they get for putting one black person on the show. And then they got one girl that's black-esque, but she mixed, or she Puerto Rican and black or white or something like that.
She's not foundation, as Tariq Nasheed would say.
And this is the thing. And this is not to be funny, y'all, but tell me if I'm wrong. It's a lot of people that have mixed race or biracial, whatever. They are able to jump the fence whenever they want to. So if it serves them right to be white at a certain time, they gonna go with that side. If it serves them right to act like they just full black and I'm proud, they gonna jump back over and be like, hey, I'm on this side for the time being. But that's a luxury of being biracial. But I'm just saying, a lot of people that are biracial, they feel like they have to, like I said, jump the fence. And that's how that young lady on The View acts. She just act like she don't know what side of the fence she want to be on.
I think if she biracial, I think she Haitian or Haiti, if I'm not mistaken. Haitian.
She's something. She's not fully one thing. So you know how you have those subjects where it might be a black guy got killed or something like that.
Right.
You know, she might go with it and she might not. It just depends on how severe the situation is. If she's good at reading the room too. If she sees that all her white counterparts on the panel ain't messing with it, then she gonna try to figure out a way to not mess with it too. In a respectful way. She ain't gonna be problematic, but she'll do it in a respectful way. Just to, save face and agree with everybody else on the panel.
Got you. But she used to be DA, right?
That's even worse. Did I just prove my point? You just proved my point, right? So, yeah. I don't even watch that show. Child, I'm going to tell you the last time I watched the episode was what Raven was on, and Raven-Symoné. And I was just like, get this girl off of here. Please get her off. I don't like people, too, that coon a lot. Whoopi don't coon. So that's what her problem is for them. Whoopi ain't cooning. Raven would coon. Hard.
You think Whoopi don't be cooning?
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. The times that I have paid attention to things that's going on, I haven't seen any cooning. Now, has she done it before? Who knows? I don't watch the episodes all the time. I might pop in this week and check back in. But I used to watch it a lot when I used to sit up over my granny's house and watch like the records on the what is it, the DVR.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't know. She don't give me coon vibes. Did she give you coon vibes?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, it all depends on how you feel. I mean, I think sometimes she go with she yeah, she do. I ain't gonna lie.
She coon.
Yeah, even but it depends on how you feel. You know what I'm saying? What type of subjects that you want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna just say, but she go along with to get along with what I'm trying to say.
See, that's why I'm glad I kind of have the platform that I have. If I say something that you don't like, I really don't care. You can tune in or you can tune out. I'm going to have my opinion about something, whether it's right or wrong. And you know what? If I have to be corrected on something and be like, hey, man, that was misinformation. Okay, that's misinformation. My bad. Whatever. But when it comes to opinion, you're not going to sway my opinion about something just because you don't like it.
Right.
Yeah. So.
You don't supposed to get your opinion swayed.
I ain't into all that. That's my problem now. I like to think for myself.
That's the greatest gift you can have.
Child. Well, that ain't got me too far yet. What's next on the list, Mick? I've been watching this all week. You know what? Speaking of black and white, all right, so Taylor Swift had a concert in Brazil. A young lady actually passed away. They said the temperatures in the actual venue were extremely too high. And I guess it's the temperature. And then, the mass amounts of folks that was in the building. It was just too much heat. And the girl ended up passing out and actually passing away. So, shout out to the family of the young lady also. This is my thing, because we just got done talking about black and white stuff. Y'all gonna probably get mad at me tonight. So I remember a situation that happened 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, called Astroworld. Artist named Travis Scott was made to believe that he was the reason why so many people perished or were injured at this concert venue that he was performing at, even though he was only the talent. He received backlash to the point that he didn't perform for a long time. He kind of stayed secluded. He wasn't really out and about like that. He was receiving death threats, all this kind of other stuff. You still with me, Mick?
I ain't went nowhere.
Okay. So, I put the Astroworld out there. So now we in 2024-ish, and a young lady by Taylor Swift happens to have a concert. One individual passes away, and that's one too many. But at the end of the day, I have seen so many inquiries regarding the mental state of Taylor Swift versus the mental state of the family of the young lady that passed away. So much sympathy has been given to Taylor Swift. So much leniency, so much love and compassion. Just people wrapping their arms around her. Oh, it's not your fault. Oh, you couldn't have helped anything that was going on. I'm trying to figure out where the hell was this compassion at when Travis Scott had the same situation happen. And he didn't even know what was going on for the longest. I really want to put a light on how racism really just shines bright in our country. Because ain't no way of explaining this. Why is it? Because the fatalities were a little bit different? Well, a lot of bit different. Even when the young man apologized, people still tried to make it seem like he was just the most disgusting human on the face of the planet. And I don't see anybody having that much rage towards Taylor Swift, even though in this situation, this is not Taylor Swift's fault. It's not. It's not her fault. It wasn't his fault when that happened either. Mick, what's your thoughts?
It is what it is.
You get where I'm going with this?
No, I understand
it. Where's the next subject?
I got you. It'll work itself out.
It will. They need to change they need to change concert protocols, because I see with a lot of these concerts, especially these bigger venues, they want maximum capacity. And sometimes that's not a good situation at all. They need to have spacing and seats and stuff too. Because COVID is still mad real in these streets.
Well, I mean, they there to fill it up. It's about dollars.
Well, I see, but safety should be number one. Don't nobody care about no safety. All right, next subject.
It's up there.
Child, did y'all see Dolly Parton at this Dallas game the other night? You seen Dolly Parton?
No, I told you when Detroit lost, I couldn't watch nothing else.
Child, she came through. I think they said she's 77.
Look at
Child,
Dolly Parton.
yeah, she came through with the booty shorts, half shirt. I seen she was holding on to the props on the stage, the setup or whatever. So she ain't got the balance like she need to, but for 77, God dog it, I'll take it. She was up there singing "We Are the Champions," and she was looking good. Based off the picture, Mickey, she looking good.
I mean, she's looking good for a 7-year-old.
And she almost 80. That's even
Hey,
more wild. Um,
unbelievable.
her setup was pretty cool. I liked it. See,
Oh,
Dolly
no,
Parton.
I ain't got nothing against her. You know, Dolly's she a hell of an entertainer.
I was about to say, and she likes to donate to causes that are engulfed in the black community too. So I like that. My kids personally receive books from her monthly. She has a book club. I think it's called the Imaginations or Imaginary something like that. And she sends books to the house monthly for my little guy. My oldest, he kind of timed out because I think they stopped at 5 years old, but she still sends books for my 2-year-old, and we love them. It's like a big variety of books,
Oh, that's
different
what's up.
subjects, all that kind of stuff. It's nice. So hey, I love me some Dolly. And then shoot, another one that's on the geezer side of the game, you got Cher too.
Oh yeah, she'll do a lot of things.
Shoot, Cher out here looking good. She got her a 30-year-old that she
Mm.
flopping around with. So I mean, child, when I get old, I need to get me some plastic surgery. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna get my plastic surgery when I turn. When do you start getting wrinkles? About 60?
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to get me some plastic surgery by the time I turn that age. Cause I want to be out with some booty shorts on when I'm 70.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my gut. Well, it ain't gonna be no gut because I'm gonna get me a tummy tuck. I'm gonna get all that stuff done. I want to be like the rest of them. I want my face pulled all the way to the back. I want all that. Shoot. I want to live my life the way I want to live it.
I
Y'all
hear
ain't
you.
gonna have me out here wearing all these long dresses, being conservative. I want my legs out, my gut, arms. Y'all ain't gonna get them big flabby arms. Y'all ain't gonna get that out of me. I'm liposuction and all that skin removal, all types of wrinkle. Y'all gonna see me somewhere getting me some Botox, all that.
Man, have you seen them people that get that shit did? How they be looking terrible, looking dead. The Walking Dead, zombie style.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Especially the ones that get the shots in their lips. Want their lips to be thicker, man. That'd be some of the
I hate
crazy.
them. I don't care who it is. Them lips be ugly. I ain't never
Man,
seen somebody get their lips done and they cute. Never.
man.
And I know a couple people personally that live at a particular spot around here, and they get everything. They get Botox. They get some kind of B12 shot or whatever. I guess like when they go out drinking, they a little bit dehydrated, kind of get the flowing back going. Um, what else? It's like a whole line of stuff at this place, and it's in Flint. I didn't even know that Flint had stuff like this because when I think of like Botox, all that stuff, I think of people going to L.A. somewhere, Cali, somewhere out in Cali, where Rodeo Drive. That's what I think of. I think of just the uppity class. Child, these broke folks around here said, put me on a payment plan. Y'all can shoot me up any day of the week.
Wow.
Shout out to them. I ain't using my hard-earned money on that. That was definitely a joke.
For sure.
But anyways, man, what's on the agenda for the rest of the weekend, man?
Hold on. I got one more for you.
Oh, wait, we got one more. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how to. Oh, all right. So, the morning of Friday morning. Was it Friday morning? I'm trying to figure out how this woman was drunk that early in the. Oh, it must have been like after 2 1 or 2 in the morning, they're saying Friday morning. Okay, that's what I get. So basically, early as crap this morning, Tiffany Haddish got arrested, and I was going to put the video up, but I didn't want us to get copyrighted. It's a TMZ footage showing her getting arrested and getting put in a police car for a DUI. I feel so bad. Anybody that's paid attention to Tiffany Haddish in the last few months, y'all know her and Ari Spears kind of faced a lot of crazy backlash and were sued and stuff by some parents that stated that they groomed their children or used their children for a comedy skit that took place like maybe about a decade ago. And they were saying that the sketch was very inappropriate. It was about the R word and molestation and all that kind of stuff. So it was definitely a very disgusting sketch, or whatever you want to call that mess. I definitely agree with the parents. Like, that was some pure bull crap. But why would you put your kids in a sketch or a commercial or something like that and not knowing what the content is, or being okay with the content putting your kid in harm's way or putting them in a situation where they will feel uncomfortable? All that for a couple dollars? Like, that's really worth it for you? I don't know. What's your take on it, Nick?
Well, personally, I just think I think it was dead, and I don't know. It seemed like now they can go back and charge you for anything. Like, you got to be careful if you did anything back in the day the way they playing.
Child, when I seen on that transcript, they said, "Oh, girl, the new girl was coming through and trying to hit Diddy with something that happened in 91." I said, for one, I can't even tell you what happened in 2001, let alone 91. Like, where are we at in the world where somebody could go back and be like, "Hey, man, about 34 years ago, I remember you did something that I wasn't messing with. I'm about to go ahead and sue you for the one time." Like, what is we on?
I mean, well, if you look what happened to Bill Cosby, if you look what happened to R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? If you look what's happening, to me, I get it. I just think, Diddy call himself paying for it to go away, but when you got his bodyguard that's been talking stuff the last year or so that I've been watching it, he been putting stuff out there's been getting, like, even when I listen to Suge Knight, Collect Calls, I watched his this morning about 4 something. I was listening to it.
Man, as soon as I get off, I'm putting it on.
Even he spoke on it, but it was like there was things that they already knew. So it's like, if y'all been hearing these things, it's just like, my thing is, who did he piss off or who did he fall out with that now they uncovering this? Because even with Cassie, just like some of the things you didn't heard some of the things that he paid. So with him paying, now other people finna look at, he gonna want to pay to make this go away. So it's like he opened himself up to finna really spend some money, in my opinion.
Hey, another thing, it's it's not completely off subject, but didn't he just give all them folks they rights back to their music?
Yeah, but it ain't worth nothing.
It ain't worth nothing. But don't you just think it's strange that he trying to low key get his affairs in order all of a sudden?
Wouldn't you get yours in order when you think they finna come get it? That's what I'm thinking with Tiffany Haddish. It's like, it seemed like when the black entertainers they had some scandal come out, it's like they started going downhill because this with her getting caught drinking and driving. Like, is her career finna go downhill now from this incident?
I already really think that once that crap happened, when I started seeing interviews of her just being like ridiculous on the interview, like, she's already just one of them people that she ain't my type of comedy because she do entirely too much. It'd be like that slapstick tap dancing and just all that bull crap. Like, she caters and panders just to a certain demographic. I just say a certain demographic. They don't look like me. So at the end of the day, Tiffany Haddish's career was already tanking. Already. I don't know. I wasn't enthused on seeing her too much of anything else anyways. Like I said, she's been in a downward spiral for a minute. I would hope that she has somebody around her that will tell her like, "Hey, man, we gonna figure it out. We gonna see what we can do." I hope it's somebody around her that can help her with this because it just kind of seems like after that scandal happened, um, she never jumped back on her feet and said, you know, "Hey, let me do an Oprah interview or Gail or whoever and break this stuff down and really give y'all an insight of how I really am." Like I would have been out here doing PR like a mug, but I don't know if she was advised not to or whatever the case may be because it's about the R word. So I don't know, but this is so embarrassing. They had very up close footage. You could tell she was just like, "All right, put me in the car." Like
I
it didn't
mean,
phase her.
but most of the entertainers they go through this when they finna go downhill. You start seeing them getting arrested. Things that they used to could get away with, they're not getting away with. I just hope she can, whatever she going through, she can come out strong on the other side.
I do too. I really do. I hope she gets better. Shoot, it's a lot of people that I know that really have turned to drugs or alcohol or something of some sort to cope. We really live in a society, if you really want to be honest, not to dig into the mental health side of the game, but it's a lot of people that are depressed. It's a lot of people that are dealing with, they want to call it demons, but I say they just dealing with um, not being able to arrange their mental health properly. And some people don't know how to cope with certain situations. Like everybody always tells me, "Ashley, you know how to cope so well because you will take yourself out of a situation and you will go all the way over there and cool off and get your mind right, and then you be like, all right, I'm ready to be back, in society with everybody." Because I will definitely tune out people not answer the phone. I'll let people know, "Hey, I'm dealing with X, Y, and Z. I don't really want to be on the phone right now." I will read a book. I would go to the mall, grocery store. I would spend some alone time with myself and then be like, "Okay, I feel a little bit better. Hey, I can pick up the phone. Hey, let's chat, whatever, whatever." But a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people have it where they can't cope. And
Mm,
honestly, it's probably hard for people to cope with certain things. So,
yeah, I got you.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
My ring light, y'all, is going out. But
well, I guess that'll be it.
so what's going on for the weekend, Mick Dog?
You know me, man. I gotta get ready to do sister. I'm finna get with Gina and see if she taking some time off. See if she want to do sister circle tonight. If not, I'll be getting ready for tomorrow. And
See, I can't with y'all. I took last week out and I said, all right, I gotta come back in and get it together for this week. So I know everybody trying to enjoy their turkey. I know I enjoyed my Thanksgiving. As most people know, it was my first Thanksgiving without my grandmother, and she was the official cook of my immediate family. So we all had to kind of scramble and get it together. And I got to give a shout out to my aunt. But I was in charge of the turkey, but she did everything else. The food, the atmosphere, it was just very heartwarming. I advise people try to get with your family as much as humanly possible because we realized yesterday it shouldn't have just been Thanksgiving. We should have really just been holding on to each other a lot more. And actually, we're going to a bowling event tonight for our family. It's the first time we all got together since the funeral, and it's going to be a big, big production, bowling, karaoke, all that stuff. So y'all get with y'all family, man. Spend time with y'all family because you never know when the next time you all got to gather together for a funeral. I'd rather it be for a wedding or a baby shower or something like that. Just start spending time with your fam, y'all. Make any last words before we bust a move out this joint?
oh no thing, nothing got to say. Just tell everybody enjoy themselves. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 10. We're talking with Tanya.
Talking with Tanya at 10 o'clock. 10, y'all. Y'all don't be late because I be tired of everybody having to wait until y'all pop in for them to start getting to the juicy stuff. Y'all be on time. Oh man, I know y'all be on the morning bump, like we're waiting for everybody to get in. Why don't y'all get y'all butts on time? Get on the air on time.
Oh, most definitely. I'm trying to blow this up. Yeah, they gonna, you know what I'm saying. I got to keep that consistency. You know what I'm saying. That's why I made sure I bumped in through the holidays and everything. So, you know, got to keep the people going. You know, I mean, we'll keep us going for the people can know what I'm trying to do. You know, consistency is everything.
Hey y'all, as long as I'm in the Fly City and I got some good connection, I'm always come in on Fridays at 8 for y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are so awesome. I'll be loving y'all in the comments with y'all ignorance. But anyways, I will see y'all the same time, 8 o'clock next week. Peace out.